What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So on today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different. This truck you see right here behind us has been kind of bouncing around, but basically the story on this thing is a couple months ago, a month ago, who knows, I don't know how long it's been, but Lester found this truck and it was a good deal. He was really wanting to go buy it, so we loaded up, we loaded the trailer, and we took off to Arkansas to buy this thing. And then once we got there, it ran really good, so we decided to try to drive it. But while we were gone on that trip, we got called in for an out-of-state job. We had to go into work for a while down in Texas. So that's basically what this video is going to be. It's going to kind of show, and then there's a spot where it's going to kind of cut off. That's when we got called into work and ended up leaving and doing that thing, and then I'll check back in towards the end and kind of give you an update on this. It's like my go-to signature now. Whenever we start a video, I'm like, all right guys, here we are. Got Black Beauty loaded up, got the trailer hooked up, the ramps. That's because, you already know why, we're on our way to get another vehicle. And this one's kind of cool. I'm not gonna tell you too much about it, but we're gonna try to drive it back. A bit of a drive. It's like 7 hours to go pick it up. We're gonna try to drive it back, but we brought the trailer just in case. Don't want to be stranded. And it's early in the morning, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I guess we'll see y'all in a little bit.
Captain's log.
Been on the road for 3 days.
We walked into a restaurant strung out from the road.
I could feel the eyes upon me as I was shaking off the cold.
I don't remember the next line.
Heaven pretended it didn't bother her, but she just wanted to explode. Golly, that's shaky.
Wow.
These roads here are nice. Bear with us, bear with us.
Little turbulence.
So we made our first gas stop. Nothing new to report.
In Nevada.
Nevada, but not the state. It's in Missouri. So, whatever. Guess we'll check in a little bit when we get closer. You look more goofy covering your face than you would if you were just on camera.
What am I being on camera for?
Where we at, dude? Truck looks really good. We are in Rogers, Arkansas. This is like a pull it or like a pick and pull place. Picking up some parts for Lester's new tow pig. And then headed to the next stop to get the project car. Power, Heaven. What do you know about that? She's a liar. She knows all about it because she rides with me in this truck every day.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Randy. I was selling my old truck here. They come to get it. It's 1981. It's a Silverado too. The badges are gone, but it's a Silverado. This truck was bought by Bill Clark, lived on Dallas Avenue in Mena, Arkansas, and he had a stroke. I think it was a stroke or heart attack. I think it was a stroke. But it sat for over 30 years. And then after he passed away, his grandson got it and drove it. And then I found it in a scrap yard. They was about to crush it. But I know the history of the truck. I ended up buying it. And that was, gosh, that was 10 years ago. I've been driving it ever since. Runs like a top. All I ever did was put a battery in it. I did do the brakes, service the transmission. Just find some good deals at the scrapyard if you look. Bought it Bob Carver Chevrolet, Olds in Mena, Arkansas. It's still got the old stamp bumper on back that says Bob Carver.
That's cool that it's been in Mena its whole life.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
So, anyway.
So it's a straight six truck?
250 straight. Automatic though.
It runs great.
It's even still got the AC stuff and everything. And he just drove it. That power steering is phenomenal.
It is.
You can just sit dead still with one finger and back and forth. And I don't think that radiator come in this truck, but it works. It's got
I don't think it did because I think the old mount would have been up here.
Yeah, and it's got plastic
mounted
ends.
over. Yep.
Looks like the thermostat housing. It's a weird thermostat housing, but it looks like it's leaking.
I just put that water pump in it 2 years ago, and it wasn't even the water pump leaking. It was the lower radiator hose. But I already had it and thought I'll change it.
Yeah.
But man, you can find some gems in the garbage. We just got one scrap yard now, but they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Man, remember when you was in high school and you had no truck and you'd go to the junkyard and just go, look, that bezel's better than the one I got.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day about how many of these have been just cut up and scrapped just because they weren't worth anything, and now they're pretty good trucks.
I'll tell you what's gold on these year models is them 3-speed transmissions.
Oh yeah.
Them dirt tracks ate them up.
Yeah.
What's in this one? A 350 trans?
350 turbo.
Yeah.
It's automatic. I don't think it, every once in a while it'd get an oil leak over there. I think it was the sending unit for the pressure gauge, and then it would quit.
Yeah.
Then it'll leak again.
That's just lubing up your starter for you. Make sure your starter don't give out.
Figure it out. It's full of oil. I checked the oil. And it's been sitting for 1.5 years since I bought that little Ford up there.
The green on green kills me. I love it. Now what's in it? I couldn't
Not the only one that makes dog friends. Man, you're a cool dog.
I like you a lot.
Some will be like outdoor cooking.
Yeah.
Hi, Trailer Trash Racing.
How is she?
I'm gonna subscribe to your channel.
It drives
though.
good.
Heck yeah, man. I appreciate
I'm trying to start one. I'm gonna do outdoor cooking and camping and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Before you leave, I'll go show you my trailer I built.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do it. I don't want to make a lot of money. I just want to do it for fun.
Yeah.
We're just now getting to the point where we can start making money. We're about this close to start kind of getting
Well,
paid
I'm
a
gonna
little bit.
subscribe. Trailer Trash
Trailer Trash Racing. Yep.
Racing.
It is straight six,
Is it?
but it runs great. This side over here. There we go. Got it.
Here we go.
It can't have rust.
There you go. If it can't have rust, then it can't have bad paint. And then if it can't have bad paint, it can't have bad wheels.
Hey, look at this. How many of these trucks you've seen with a spare tire rack here?
Yeah, I'd never seen that. I'd never seen this either. I mean, I put them in some of mine.
I know what that is. This truck had a camper shell on it for years. I guarantee you that was his little light switch.
That's pretty cool. He's on the phone right now. And the rain is loud in this truck. I just know he can't hear anything in that truck. But looking through the windshield, you can see the wipers are on. We'll see how this is gonna go.
Alright, so how it, you know. Alright, so now here we are. A couple months later. I don't know how long it's been, probably about a month, maybe 2 months. A lot of stuff has happened, and this truck has gotten bounced around, and different things have been decided on it, and whatever. So the original plan was to buy this truck, get some parts for it, like a lowering kit, maybe a set of wheels, and just do a little bit of work to it and turn around and sell it to fund other projects. But then as we've gotten it, things have changed. So we left Mena, Arkansas with this truck. He was driving. I had the trailer just in case it broke down, and we took off towards Nacogdoches, Texas. We had an emergency job come up. He drove it all the way to Nacogdoches. That was like I want to say like a 4.5 hour trip. And it did great. I mean, it cruised great. There's a few little minor things that we needed to do to it, but it did awesome. The next morning, we worked all night. The next morning, he left and headed home, and it was about, I don't know, 11 hours maybe to get home. Maybe 10 hours to get home. Anyways, he drove it all the way from Nacogdoches, Texas, to Topeka, Kansas, and then finally it broke down on him and the transmission quit on him. It acted a little funny before that a little bit, and then the transmission just fully quit on him. So we drove it about 14 hours before it ever did that, which is crazy because I don't know, I just didn't expect this thing to go that far. We got another transmission for it, and now we don't really know what we're gonna do with it. I say I'll be helping work on it. It's not my truck, it's Lester's truck. But he got a transmission for it. He ordered, there's a little bit of rust in it. In like a couple different places. The floorboards have some rust. He ordered some sheet metal to replace all of that stuff. And I've been giving him a hard time because I'm like, oh, you ordered rust repair. It's yours forever now. You can see the rockers. And the cab corners got a little rust in them. But I always tell him, like, when you start buying rust repair, it's yours. It'll stay there. And so that's kind of where we're at. I wish we had a cooler end to this truck. This truck will be seen in the future, regardless what we do to it, if we sell it or whatever. It is currently for sale. And he's been getting some pretty cool trade offers. I don't know what he's going to do with it. We got to put a transmission in it before that. But yeah, it's a super cool truck. It's spent its entire life in Mena, Arkansas. So the way the story goes, I know Randy explained it, but just kind of a quick rundown. The truck was bought at, Bob Carver, Chevy Olds in Mena, Arkansas. And it was pretty much there its whole life, and then this other kid got it. I think it was the son or grandson of the original owner, and I might be butchering this story. But he ended up with it, and then he started sanding the front fenders and everything, I guess, to redo it. And then Randy found it in a scrap yard, and it was going to be crushed and just scrapped. And so he rescued it, and he had it for years. Lester's known the guy for a long time, and he's always wanted to buy it, and he never wanted to get rid of it until recently, and that's how we kind of ended up getting it. Super cool truck. It's a straight six truck, turbo 350. The green is super interesting because it's like, I don't know, it's like a 4-screen, almost like a Forest Service. And then the interior is also green. Green seats, green carpet, green dash, green door panels. It's a wild truck. I even like the purple window tint on the back when you're driving and you can see the sun shining through, or we were behind this thing following it. It looks super cool. Anyways, just a cool little truck. So if you're interested in it, hit up me or Lester. It is for sale. We're going to be doing some work to it at some point. I just don't know when. We got a lot of other projects that we're working on, and so I don't know when we're ever going to get to this. But if he gets a cool trade offer or something, you will see this thing go out of here and we'll get something else in. If he sells it, we'll kind of let you know about that. But this is the truck. Had a cool road trip. That was our first like long road trip style video. Pretty cool. As always, thanks for watching. ttrgear.com for the merch and stickers and stuff. And I guess we'll see you on the next one.